Namaskar and greetings from India. This is Abhinav Kant Chaturvedi. We are here at Sai Saburi International, Noida, Uttar Pradesh, India. And you can see behind me such beautiful colors and Indian handicrafts at its very best. And we are now meeting at AVN News the partner of Sai Saburi International, Mr. Umesh Batra. Hi Umesh, how are you? Really, such a wonderful place. What a beautiful things. What lovely stuff. It's so colorful, Umesh. Your smile is saying it all. So beautiful colors. You're so beautiful from within. That's why it's reflecting outside. Please sit down. This is such a vibrant place. I mean, I can see all these things here done by you. This is such a fantastic place.
Our product line probably adds up to the value, to the aesthetics of the home that we call. And if you really, walk through all these, it's so living. It's so lively.
Yes, it is so living and so lively. In fact, these products of yours, which you can see, are so inviting and they're actually calling us. So, why don't we just quickly move over to these places and see these products who are calling us and get up close for our viewers as to how they are? Can we do that, please?
I got exposure to a lot of processes, the printing process, the embroidery process, which is all new to me. And it was like a blessing in disguise probably that I got my first chance to travel abroad. We had the first international exhibition that we did 97 in France, where probably I would say that was the start point, I would say, for me. Where the France, probably the French people, I would say, are really strong with the designs, and that's where I think probably I got that kick of starting the something for your industry, I would say.
Umesh, you've had the blessings. Your mother has been, two women entrepreneurs have blessed you. They are with you. And this is something very interesting that India in today's time is giving a lot of importance to the women empowerment, especially in terms of the women entrepreneurship. And that's a very beautiful combination. Again, I'd like to start here because this is something interesting. I see some bag here which says, "What happens at my grandma's, stay at grandma's." Now, what is it?
See, this is something where I am trying to get something out to the market. Where I would say that you know these are write-ups. Probably I would say that I'm getting it on the product. Now the product is fun. The product is not product. It's more of fun. It's more of getting a commercial over here. This is, yes, another one. I'm sure. It says every dog has his day. So that's these. When you read this, when you go through these things, I think probably there's always an internal smile coming in, and that's what the value of the product is. And these are all screen printed. I must tell you, if you see all these products, these are all screen printed products, and let me tell you how this is done. Screen printing is done. We've got a huge big screen where we put the colors and probably print impression on the fabric. We will talk about in detail about these products.
साई सबरी एक्सपोर्ट जो है उनसे हमारा 18 साल पुराना रिलेशन है। वो खुद एक्सपोर्ट करते हैं, उनके थ्रू हमारा कपड़ा जो है डिज़ाइनिंग वो एक्सपोर्ट होती है। ऑर्गेनिक प्रिंटिंग करते हैं हम, जिसमें कोई केमिकल नहीं है, एजो फ्री होता है। आईएसआई से सारी टेस्टिंग होती है। हमारे कलर्स पूरे एक कंपनी के हैं। हमारे वर्कर जो हैं नोएडा में सबसे बेस्ट वर्कर हैं।
What you can see, the house that part, which is all screen, it's all screen computerized, computer generated,
Yes.
right? And you are an IT man yourself.
Right. See, what we do is we first design this on the system first, the computer. Once it's done, the colors that you see on the screen are very different to what you see after the printing. Talk about screen printing, we've also got which is known as digital printing. So if you really see, we've got this grumpy old man because it's got a lot of different colors in here. It's not easy to print this on screen printing. So we've got this on a digital print. Now if you see the back, which is again the same thing. This is not possible to do on a screen, so we've got this done on a digital printing. Now the block printing basically goes back, that's the Indian traditional printing that we've had in India. We've got these wooden blocks that we make, and can you imagine people not using chemicals, using vegetable dyes? So vegetable dyes is something where you put the vegetables overnight, and using brinjal and other different fruits and vegetables, the color changes overnight. So next morning you have a color which is ready, and then you start printing. Embroidery is something where, again going back, let me tell you how the process is. We have this paper which is like a glossy paper, where we have the basic print done, and then we do punching on it. After the punching, then what we need is have to print that over on a fabric. Once you've printed on the fabric, then we decide the number of colors or the kind of colors that way we want to put depending on the design. So let me tell you something over here. Here we've got about 3 colors that we've used. So you see the white, the black and the red. So depending on what kind of feel you want on the product, so we have these number of colors. Now talking about embroidery, it is not only on cushion. We do various different products, like I said. So we got bags, we've got cushions, we've got pouches, and we also do that on placemats and runners. And on these dories, what we do, this is again done on a adda that I initially mentioned to you about. Again, depending on different colors, depending on designing, here we are with this. Artisans are something which is our core value in India. Going back over here, we've got something which is like a sequence work. Again, same, like what I said on adda. Use different fabrics, use different designs, and have this. We've also got, which I missed out prior to that, I'm sorry, but we also got this foil printing, which I missed out in the last one. This again foil, we've got different colors that you can use. You can have gold, silver, copper, depending on the kind of colors that you want, which again we decide as to what would look good. If you really see, the product actually is enhanced because of this. Artisanship on wood, we talk about beadwork, we talk about embroideries. So that's us, that's India.
That's us, that's India, and that's very much micro, small, and medium enterprises, right? Wow, this is what you were talking about. What is this, Umesh?
All right. So I was talking to you about RE embroidery. So this is a different technique. We've got a machine which probably, it's got a different way of function. And if you really look at the knots in over here, so these knots and the kind of embroidery over here is totally different than what you've seen in the earlier part, which is the chicken embroidery. Again, the designers have the role to play over here. We have colors that, we've got the pattern, we've got the colors, and based on this, probably you see the feel that comes out of the product.
साई सबूरी के साथ भी काफ़ी दिनों से जुड़ा हुआ हूँ, जिससे कि नए नए डिज़ाइंस और नए नए ट्रेंड बुक का भी डिज़ाइंस कर रहा हूँ, जिससे कि उनके मार्केट में बड़ा अच्छा रिस्पांस देखने को मिल रहा है। आगे आने वाले समय में नए नए डिज़ाइंस जो कि हम लोग अभी कर रहे हैं, विजुलाइज कर रहे हैं, नए ट्रेंड बुक, नए कुशंस का वर्क वगैरह ये सब डेवलप कर रहे हैं, जिसका कि मार्केट में, इंटरनेशनल मार्केट में बहुत ही अच्छा रिस्पांस देखने को मिलेगा और हम लोग आने वाले समय में बहुत ही अच्छा मार्केट कैप्चर कर पाएंगे, जिससे कि बिजनेस में काफ़ी अच्छा ग्रोथ जो है हम लोग को देखने को मिलेगा.
See, I'll show you a couple of more, bro. I've got something new which is coming now. The product has got enhanced because of the pom-poms. It's got this little kantha stitch over here. Now if you really see in product over here also, we've got this kantha stitch. Now this is again a hand stitch. This is not a machine stitch. So you're going back from machine back to the hand embroidery. Likewise, you see over here, the colors are very vibrant over here. So again, the pattern, the designers work on, and based on the pattern and all, we come out with this feel on the product. I'll show you a couple of more products that have just come in. I mean, these are the freshly baked products that are just coming in. So
Wow.
I thought probably.
This is interesting. So a lady here, and we can hear some bells also. So how do you make these wonderful ensembles?
All right, so you know, if you see this product, it's got different concepts of this. It's got a digital print, it's got kantha stitch, it's again got chicken embroidery over here, and then we have some braids which are added up in this, and then we add up these, the value to the product by adding in these bells and tassels and all. And see, I'll show you a couple of more products. These are just
So
adding.
we are talking about adding ons plus we are talking about integration at the same time. Is that right?
Right, correct.
So we are adding all while we are adding on, we are integrating a lot of hand stitch stuff and designs
Yes.
and pom poms and add-ons. So what is this beautiful integration? How you've done this?
See, keeping a product just with one kind of a concept, probably yes, everybody gets into this. But once you keep adding more concepts, likewise, if you see with different colors and all, we've got these pom poms, different colors. We've got these kind of we keep adding value to the product all the time.
It's a pleasure for me to interact with Mr. Umesh Batra, Sai Saburi International. We represent a lot of US clients, wherein we buy cushions from Sai Saburi International from last 8 years. Excellent quality, and the best thing is the time commitment from Sai Saburi. And we are lucky and we are happy to have him as our vendor and our associate from last 8 years. Thanks, Mr. Umesh, and keep up the quality standards.
जब से हमने उनके सैम्पल्स रखने शुरू हुए हैं हमारी सेल्स भी बढ़ी है और हमारे क्लाइंट्स भी बढ़े हैं और उनके जो प्रोडक्ट्स हैं वो इतने ज़्यादा ब्यूटीफुल और ड्यूरेबल हैं कि हमारे जो रिटेलर्स हैं जिनके रिटेल स्टोर्स हैं और कुछ की 5 स्टार होटल्स में शॉप्स हैं कुछ की साउथ एक्स में हैं कुछ की और इंडिया के अलग अलग पार्ट्स में हैं उन्होंने उनके प्रोडक्ट की इतनी डिमांड है कि हमेशा उनके प्रोडक्ट की शॉर्टेज ही रहती है और उनके कलर कॉम्बिनेशंस उनके कंसेप्ट्स उनकी डिज़ाइनिंग ऑसम.
Thank you, Umesh, for such a lovely entourage of this wonderful place of yours. Be blessed. You've done something amazing, and I wish you all the best. And while we take your work forward to the world, and this is going to be very interesting. Heartiest congratulations for taking this journey up till here, and I'm sure that your viewers and whoever is watching this is going to fall in love with these products. And we wish you all the best. And thank you very much for inviting us here.
Thank you so much for taking out time. It's been a pleasure. It's been a journey for me, and I look forward for the viewers to now, catch our product Sandry in the market, which probably it should be there now that we are here. So I'm sure you would love it, and you would carry this a long way now.
Now, before we sign off eventually, where does one viewer contact you?
Online very soon. It's going to be www.sandry.in. So we've got all our products there, and I'm sure you would love them.
We are sure that we're going to love them. This is actually Make in India, coming from the soul of India, the heart of India, the hands of India, and the machines of India, the artisans, and furthermore, and more importantly, taking the flagship of India forward through the micro, small, and medium enterprises, saluting that wonderful spirit of entrepreneurship. This is Abhinav Kant Chaturvedi signing off on this show on AVN News. Thank you for being with us.